Rand, there's, Steve Clemens of the Washington Note is reporting this, and so are several other organizations and press outlets saying that Cheney is perhaps doing an end run around the president on Iran. That the sane people are winning, and the president is leaning towards diplomacy, and Cheney thinks that he's making a wrong decision, so he's putting out feelers to the American Enterprise Institute and others to perhaps go to Israel and to do a small bombing on Natanz, where they might have some of the nuclear program in Iran, and then hopefully Iran retaliates against the U.S. and the president has no choice but to do a larger attack against Iran. One, do you think that there's validity to that reporting? And then I want to ask you later about the repercussions.
Well, it is hard to think about the vice president without thinking about things that no sane human being might consider plausible. And so I don't have any special information that that's what the vice president is doing. But given his track record, I can't ignore that kind of a possibility.
And if that were to be the case, wouldn't that call for his immediate dismissal? I mean, isn't that at the very least gross insubordination against the president? Let alone forget the Democrats, forget the country, forget the world, forget everything else. But isn't it? I mean, if you're working for a president, isn't that the worst thing you can do?
If this is going around the president and thwarting what the president is in fact trying to do, it is the clearest and strongest reason for the president to ask the vice president to step down.
Yeah, and it's why Gerald.
It is gross insubordination.
Does anybody know what happened to Dick Cheney? Because look, this isn't a Republican or a Democratic issue. This isn't a conservative or liberal issue. We're supporting people like Secretary of Defense Robert Gates, who's as Republican as it comes. But he just happens to be sane. What happened to Dick Cheney? Does anybody know?
Well, I don't think anybody actually knows. There's obviously the one theory that the series of heart bypass operations and other life-threatening events have changed his personality, or the drugs that he's taking in order to prevent them from happening again have changed his personality. The other insight that I had from Don Rumsfeld at one particular point in time when I asked a similar indiscreet question was, the moderate Cheney was running for president after that massive heart attack, when he realized there was no chance that he would ever have to be president of the United States, changed him back to the hard-nosed conservative that he was.
But Rand, he was.
Look back at his old record when he was a member of Congress.